want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream, butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. Plump, juicy wieners. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. we promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Showtime, yes indeed, yos. What time is it? It is indeed other showtime. Yes indeed, yos. Rupert, donut me to the desk, buddy. Here we go. Blah. Well, I guess it could be howdy doody though. It could be more than one time at a time. I think that's how time works, right? Isn't it like time flies like an arrow or something like that? I forget how it is. I forget how it goes. Good to see us. Carmelo Friday smooches for you. Floyd Favino, my favorite Floyd Favino of all time. Good to see us. Calicott, thanks a lot for stopping by. It's so good to see us. We got Cujo of Salem's Lot. Sorry to hear about your grandma getting run over by a reindeer. That's no good. Time flies like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. It's something me, I believe, is how it goes. I'm not sure. I don't know how it goes. Thank you so much, Retro Maker TV, for the raid. Very kind of you. Right when we got started. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. I hope you had a fantastic stream. And I really do appreciate that. And let me see. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. I think we're all caught up. It's so good to see you. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. That's what they say. 5 o'clock somewhere. Not here. It was 5 o'clock a couple hours ago. But it came and went. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Fuzzhead78. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Hey, oh, that's right. I can confirm that fruit flies do love a banana. You leave a banana out for too long, then fruit flies are going to find it. Fruit flies are gonna find it. The fruit flies are starting to come back. For some reason, I always have a big problem with the fruit flies. So I can tell when the weather starts to warm up, start seeing those dadgum fruit flies flying around. And I don't even keep much fruit. Most of the fruit that I have is frozen. So it's not like they're, you know what I mean? They don't have like little parkas on, the fruit flies. They're not going to the freezer.
A gallon of tiny corns.
This is fine. Look at that. That's fantastic. Oh, that's perfect timing, Cujo. That's good. I need to make some more of those things. Merry Christmas. I added your sound. Oh, wait a minute. I think, oh, wait. I don't think you can do it. Hold on. I got to fix it. Hold on. I can do that, though. I can do it real quick. We'll take but a couple of clicks of the old gimmick. Was Rupert on fire? A little bit. And I got to add Merry Xmas 70. There you go. Oh, dadgummit. Did I get hit by a thing when I was trying to do tech support? Ah, fart. Well, there you go. All right. Well, that's instant customer service. Exclamation point, Merry Xmas. For you, Merry Christmas. They're the only one that can do it. Because it's your custom sound, and you own it. I was foiled again. My master plan has been foiled.
Hello.
Hello, Slippy Nucks. Good to see you. Smooches for you. Hello there.
Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
There you go. There you go. I'm watching you people. Hello. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for watching the people. I appreciate that. There you go. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for resubscribing Slippy Nuggets for 37 months. Hot diggity dog.
Well, I can't say that they know, my brother. What a top.
What a top. Couldn't have said it no better myself, Booty Tank.
Biscuits.
Couldn't have said it no better myself. Isn't that good? Is it too quiet? Too loud? I never know. I put the thing in, and I never really know until it plays if it's going to be any good or not. But I was watching an episode of Twilight Zone that had Buster Keaton in it. I had never seen that one before. He was a guy in 1890, and then he finds this time-traveling hat, and then goes forward to the present time at that time, which was like 1950 something or whatever.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Oh, there it is. There it is. How many speeders today, Floyd Vivino? Thousands. Thousands of speeders today. The weather warms up and the people start losing all their inhibitions, start doing the speeding. So I've been catching them like flies, which, ironically, it's hard to catch these flies in my own home. Maybe if the flies were on the road, it'd be a lot easier. I'm not sure. I don't know what the difference is. Why is this? That song's too slow. Play another one. You did something the other day that I have never done before. You glued your shoe to your pants. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Yeah, fruit flies. Merry Christmas. Them little buggers. Ugh. Can't stand it. Can't stand you. Can't stand you, fruit flies. That's a good way to save on shoelaces. Because you don't have to tie your shoes if they're glued to your pants. They ain't going nowhere. Fly paper works well. You know, I've had some fly paper up every once in a while, but it always, I don't know. It doesn't really class up the place to have fly paper hanging around. And then sometimes I sit there and watch, and I look at the fly paper, and then I look at the fly, and then I look at the fly paper, and then I look at the fly, and I'm like, come on, man. Go land on that paper for a minute. It'll be fun. And then he doesn't. And then they just like fly around it. And they never fly into it. I mean, they do eventually, but it takes a while. Yogi Jules, smooches for yous, Yogi Jules. Hope everything's going good with yous. Out there, thank you so much for reminding me to do my yogas. Haven't done my yogas today. Didn't get a chance to stop by the gym because it's a show day. And I ain't got time for all that, so I need to get a good stretch. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. You do it all good? That's fantastic. I love that. That's good to hear. I was just thinking about you. I was like, I haven't seen Yoga Jules in a little bit. Hope everything's cool. Because I used to see on Facebook and stuff like that, but I haven't really. I've kind of cut out a lot of that. I haven't really been lurking on the social medias much lately. Took them all off of my phone. I still check it every once in a while on the old computer, but I definitely don't sit there and just scroll. I've heard it said that you are like school in the summertime. No class! That's right, there you go. Except for the bad kids. Bad kids still have to go to class. You haven't been on your phone much? That's good. I think we should all do that. Is Flypaper poo scented? It would work better that way. It would work better. And I tell you, I did, there was some like leftover food that had, really gone bad. And we opened that thing up to dump it out, and woo, goodness gracious, the stench. It formed like a little green fist and punched me right in the nose. Or the nose area, between the mustache and the sunglasses area. And the flies, they came a-flying. I would say they came a-running, but they did not run. They flew, true to their name. Ooh, I spent time just enjoying life and not on yourself. But way to go, Yogi Joe. That's what I like to hear. Everybody should spend less time on your phone. Unless, of course, you're, watching this show or something like that. That's a perfectly good use of the technology right there. Nothing bad happens with that. So maybe I should have put some of that paper. On that old rotten food. But then I had to get rid of the rotten food. So then the flies were like, man, what a tease. Could you imagine if somebody came over to your house and set up like a big buffet of delicious foods, and you're like, oh boy, as soon as you went to grab a plate, they threw it all away? That's what I just did to the flies. And I don't feel bad about it, not one bit. Forget them flies. I don't feel bad for no fly. You know what I mean? I can understand. I got sympathy for a lot of, creatures on the world, but flies, I got no sympathy. And the daggone waspy bugs too. I don't like waspy bugs. Ugh. The stream does get pretty ducky. It does get ducky, but a duck won't hurt you. Yeah, the flies have survived for literally hundreds of years. They'll be fine. Danny Blue Jeans, thank you so much. And congratulations on ruling. That's pretty cool. Yep, Mr. Dagus knows what's up. There's them daggum flies right there. Which there's a couple of them big fellas hanging around. But those are fairly easy to take care of. It's those little fruit flies. Ugh, I can't stand those things. They're like, you can't even like swat them real good. You don't even, sometimes I try to like catch them, like, Your uncle pointed out in the South, we don't say wasp. Wasp. Hey, Dad, go wasp. Look at them wasps. You ever get those shiny green flies? Not in the house, thankfully, Slippy Nucks, but I see them sometimes congregating around the dog poop. And I'm like, well, all right then. You're nature's garbage men. Between you and the ants. Keep me from having to put it in the bag. So that's fine with me. Eat up, fellas, I say. Yeah, the wasps. Another good way to get flies is to have spider webs all around. That's true. That's true. But again, then you run into the problem that you do with the fly paper. So, you don't want somebody coming over to your house and you look like the Addams Family with cobwebs all over the place. And then you got to worry about the daggum spiders themselves. Then it's its own thing. What kind of spiders are they? Are they them scary ones? Ooh. Scary. Don't like them. Could you let... Yeah, now we're getting into like a... There was an old lady who swallowed the fly type situation. You bring in a bunch of frogs to eat the flies, and then there's a swarm of frogs like a biblical plague. And then you got to bring in like whatever eats frogs, snakes maybe, I don't know. And then your house is run over with snakes. And then you got to bring in St. Patrick, get rid of the snakes. And there's a wait list. You're going to be out. Pittsburgh, don't tell me that. Why would you come in here and tell me that? That's you basically typed a slap right to the face. A fly once flew right into Weird Paul's eye. Yeah, I remember that. They don't care. They don't care about your personal space, neither. Just hang up a zapper where the kitchen light goes. I used to have one of the bug zappers in the back. And that thing was pretty cool until it got, like, overrun. Because it came with a little brush. And I was like, why does this thing come with a little brush? But then it got full of bug carcasses. And I was like, oh, that's why. So you could brush it out. I was like, I didn't know there was going to be maintenance involved in this thing. Yeah, that's why I got it mainly for mosquitoes, too. But it turns out that a lot of bugs like to die with that thing. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson to get rid of the snakes. That's right. Pittsburgh, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just ignoring you. Because you're speaking ignorance. Ignorance. Spewing that vile bile all over my chat room. How dare you? Which is the best zapper of bugs? You know what? I had one of those that was like a tennis racket that was a bug zapper. Now, that thing was a lot of fun. But eventually, it degenerates into, if there's other people around, did you take turns hitting each other with it? And then the flies are like, oh, these people are stupid, and then they just grow in numbers. Yeah, the manual labors. It's fun for a while. But then you go, ouchies. Yelled many swears in front of the small children. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, small children love that thing too. That was another thing. I've used those in said way. Yeah. But yeah, I like the passive one myself, where it just hangs up and the light does all the work for you. Do you remember shell pest strips? Oh, that sounds familiar. Maybe. I'm not sure. What are they? Pest strips. Besides difficult to say. Shell pest strips, shell pest strips, shell pest strips. Yeah, the zapper light worked. It worked too good, actually. It was attracting bugs from all over the place. And then all their burned up carcasses was filling up the thing. And then there was no room to zap any more bugs, and he had to like take it out. Felt like some sort of, I don't know, it was weird. Seeing so many bug carcasses at one time. Can you please tell speeders what they can get out of here with? Suck up. Hint. Garbage. Let me see. You know, I could have it kind of look like it. I bet if I added like a little, I need like an emulsifier, maybe a little mayonnaise, something like that, some cornstarch. I probably could have formed it into a patty. Maybe I could have made some fly burgers. Took them over to the frogs that live next door. They do that in Ethiopia. Well, you know, it's like eating bugs. It's a very cultural thing. That's the only reason we don't eat bugs, because we think it's yucky. And, you know, it is, but, you know, the cows are pretty gross, too. You ever been to a farm and seen a cow? Not like on the TV, but like a real farm? Them things just walk around and poop and stuff. But we'll all be eating bugs. Yeah, there's people who make like cricket farms and stuff. There were yellow plastic strips that had something in them that killed flying bugs. You'd hang it from the ceiling. Yeah, I've done that with like sticky tape, the little tube that rolls down. Grass dogs. Yeah, in the best of circumstances, they are grass dogs. Get out of here with that garbage. There you go, Calico. Took me a minute there, but I finally got around to it. Big old cuddly grass dogs. Yeah, no, when they're out in the fields, they're adorable. But, you know, they're also pretty gross, too. And drinking bug milk. All right, well, I don't want to be the one milking bugs, Daddy Blue Cheese. That's not going to be my job. I don't want to milk bugs. I think I had to make tiny little machines to hook the bugs up to. Spider milker? That seems like something that Sally Struthers would advertise for. What are them careers? TV VCR repair? Spider milker? Ugh. Don't want no spider milk. I'll just have a cup of water, please. If my options are spider milk or water, I'll just have a cup of water. I just won't even eat the cereal.
Commodore Friday just cheered 50 bits. I am cow. Hear me moo. I weigh twice as much as you. I am cow. Eating grass. Methane gas comes out my buttocks.
Buttocks. Oh my goodness gracious. Buttocks. I love it. Thank you so much. Commodore Friday. 50 bits. Get your spider milking certificate in 9 weeks. No thanks. The spiders can have all the milk that they want. I ain't gonna be going after no spider teats. You know what I mean? No bug udders. I'll have none of that, thank you. Yeah, people eat the bugs, eat the crickets and stuff like that. They make cricket flour that you can buy. I've seen it for store. They have cricket snacks, which are little different snacks that they make out of the cricket flour. They crush up the crickets and make a flour out of it. That's another one of them things that I bet I think it's really more of a marketing problem. I think if you just told people, just don't tell them it's bugs. Just say, like come up whatever the scientific name is for a cricket, Cricophalicoptus or whatever. You know what I mean? Come up with some fancy word, and then call it that. It has become very buggy. It gets buggy. Usually we talk about animals and food. Now we're talking about eating bugs, which is a little bit of both. A little bit of both. You tried a Parmesan garlic cricket once. It was kind of gross. Really? Parmesan garlic cricket. I don't know. They sell those things usually like in novelty shops. You could buy like the roasted crickets and they put like some sour cream and onion or something like that on there. Those are pretty good. And the legs get caught in your teeth. See, that's why I think the flour is the way to go. Because then it doesn't resemble any sort of bug. It's just the powder. Is the fruit fly today's animal of the day? The fruit fly will never be the animal of the day. It may be a horrible creature of the day. A tarantula salad, Dave Arussi? Oh, man, what kind of dressing do you put on a tarantula? Thousand Island? I think someone brought up bug zappers, and that morphed into eating the bugs. Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, you could file a bug report. Welcome to the bug report. That seems like something that'd be on PBS. Like some kid show. These detectives going around solving crimes and also learning about bugs at the same time. That'd be pretty good. That's okay, Pittsburgh. I'm glad. I'd rather you talk about eating bugs than speeding. Now that's atrocious. Eating bugs, that's something you could talk about. Got no problem with that. There's no law against eating the bugs, unless it's somebody else's bugs. You missed getting your prediction in. It's got to be a prediction of what? Speaking of, don't do that, Pittsburgh. You stop it. You stop it right now. We was having a grand conversation, you and me. Like MathNet on Square One. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, but about bugs. Kate Monday and George Franklin. Yeah, I don't remember that. A television program, I'm assuming, they would show in schools and things like that. Have you ever ticketed Speedy Gonzalez? No, I have not ticketed Speedy Gonzalez. He tends not to drive. That guy, he runs pretty fast. But there's nothing against the law about running fast, really. Oh, PBS show about math that aired after school. That's a good time to watch a show about math. Been doing school all day. I have time to kick back and watch some TV. I had bad going, but it's school TV. MathNet, a parody of Dragnet. Wow, they worked really hard on that one. On that name. Well, that must be an old show. Imagine trying to make a thing for kids that parodies Dragnet. Nobody would know what you're talking about. Ruben looks troubled tonight, like something's on his mind. Oh, really? Yeah, it looks all right to me. You doing okay there, Rupert? Everything cool? You got something on your mind? Are you thinking about Dragnet parodies? Did it make you sad? Oh, look, he's fine, see? He's totally fine. Well, that's good. That's good. I was worried for a second there. But I'm glad you're fine. That's the important part. You remember that show too, Calico? Well, what in the world? How come I don't remember that? Thank you, Slippy Nuts. It's always good to do a wellness check on your friends. Even if they're licking the TV like they always do. It's always good to just take a minute and ask. Make sure they're doing all right. That rumor about the you and Lamb Chop surfaced again today. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, they get a slow news day. The tabloids like to trot that one out. was on PBS in the late 80s and early 90s. Well, there you go. You agree I'm watching you people? Good. Good. Yeah, you got to watch your people. I'm glad you're here watching you people. I think that's a valuable public service. Be watching people, making sure everything's okay. Beware the evil Mr. Glitch. He will eat you if you are wrong. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good incentive to get the math question right. And here's your next math question. Remember, if you get this one incorrect, you will be consumed. You're like, well, buddy, I better sprout me some fingers so I can start counting on them. I'm not really good at mental math by any stretch. Can I write it down? Can I have some scratch paper to write it down? And I hope it's not a word problem, because them things confuse me. You start talking about Johnny's got 5 apples and this and that and the other. My brain starts asking too many questions. How come Johnny's got 5 apples? Where'd he get 5 apples from? Is he just coming back from the store? Is he just get through picking a tree? Are they in a bag? Is he juggling them? And then by then they finish the question. I'm like, wait, I'm still trying to figure out about Johnny and his apples. What kind of apples? Them red, delicious ones that are not appropriately named? They should call them, they got the red part right. They should call them red meh apples. Meh. Meh. Just because you call something delicious doesn't mean it is. There's some good apples out there. Some bad apples, too. Gotta watch out for them. But I really like all the fancy apples they got. They got the Pink Lady apple. That one's really good. The Fuji apple. The Honey Crisp. The Cosmic Crunch. Ah. Love it. Yeah, that part they did not get correct. I like those Gala apples are pretty good, too. I love it. I got to say, probably a Pink Lady. Probably my favorite. Yeah, I'm not a Red Delicious apple fan either. That is like, I don't know, that's like default. Default apple. But it doesn't even really taste like apple. Red Delicious apples were bred to last a long time in storage and travel well. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I heard about that. They don't bruise as easy. It's always been Red Delicious for you, Yogi Jules? Well, that's it. I'm glad somebody's eating them. Because, I mean, I won't eat it unless, you know, it's right there and I'm really hungry. Cortland apple. Oh, I've never heard of a Cortland apple. That sounds pretty fancy. Is that like an artisanal apple that a hipster with a crazy mustache grows? And he wears his overalls? Granny Smith for baking because the texture holds up well. That's right. Yeah, apple breeder. In another life, I would have been an apple breeder. That's what I would have done. I didn't realize that was an option. I want to be an apple breeder. I want to come up with new apples. That'd be fun. Somebody's out there doing it. Why not me? Big Juice! Play some Tony Hawk 3 and 4 with me when it comes out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Are they doing like a remastered thing? Because those games have been out for decades. But I guess they're doing a remaster. They remastered the first and the second one. How about them apples? That's exactly what I would say. They would be like, oh my God. People would quit the job. They were like, I just can't go there. I can't go there and listen to him say, how about them apples one more time. I want to slap him right across the face if he does it again. And you know he's going to do it. He does it every time. First thing we do, we turn on the lights. And he says, hey, how about them apples? Ugh. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you gotta redo them. I've been playing a little bit of Tony Hawk's Underground 2. That one's pretty fun. Rightly reckon these apples are mighty fine, Coda Nico Chan. See, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if you guys subscribe to my newsletter or not. But that's one of them things you start. I don't know. Is there anything that you have started saying ironically that then it just creeped into your regular vocabulary? And then now you just say it and you don't even realize it? That happened to me. It happens to me a lot, actually. Ginormous? Yeah. That's a good one, too. You say it like as a joke, because ginormous is like a ridiculous word. Embiggen? That's another one, too, from The Simpsons. You got that from The Simpsons, and I just use it. But now I say something. And I'll be like, oh, I need to embiggen this real quick. Hold on. Zorak, play me to the desk and let's get this over with. Every time there's something I don't want to do. See? Oh, I love that. I love that kind of stuff. Unpossible. Yeah. Unpossible. I like that one. Unpossible is a good one. Yeah, it's weird. You start saying it's like, oh, it's a joke. It's a funny thing to say. And then next thing you know, you just say it. And I don't think you could do that. That's impossible. And then you go, wait a minute. I just used it like in a regular way. Not in a funny ha-ha way. Biggins from Married with Children. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a good one. Fantastic publication.
Just Ann Blowhard just cheered 101 bits. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found Speedas. You met another and fart you were gone.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Just Another Blowhard. Very kind of you, my friend. I sometimes say, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, see, that's the thing. Gotta be careful with that one, too. Dropping hee-haw lore in here. It's time for hee-haw. Hee-haw always does that. Yeah, I love Married with Children. That's one of my comfort shows as well. I've seen all those episodes 10,000 times. Big fan of that show. Supposed to be making a cartoon version. I think we talked about that before. Spaghettini, as my mom used to say for spaghetti. Spaghettini. Oh my goodness gracious, that must be Joan Spoon. It is. Sneaking up on me, tooting like that. Thank you so much, Joan Spoon. Very kindly. Smooches for you. Once the air clears, of course. You are at Chili's again. I hope somebody sits next to you. I hope they do. Favorite movie of all time is on TV, Sock Up. Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, I do love that movie. That's a classic film. Classic film. Napoleon Dynamite. Man, that is a great one. I rewatched it not too long ago. Still holds up. Still holds up. Love that movie. Those are some of my favorite kind of movies. Just weird, strange people doing pretty ordinary things. I don't need no Mission Impossibles. Napoleon Dynamite is 20 plus years old. Yeah, it came out in, 2004? 2005? Somewhere around in there. Early to mid 2000s. They're doing a showing of it here, I think, in a couple of months. And some of the cast is going to be there. Napoleon and Pedro and Uncle Rico. They're on tour with the movie. And they watch it with you. Which I feel bad for them. They got to watch that dadgum movie every night. But I don't think I'll be able to go. Do I like Spaceballs? I do, Coulter Nico-chan. Yes, I do. Tita was doing a Bad Movie Monday with a horror film called Terrorvision. Oh, yeah, Terrorvision's great. Uncle Rico. Oh, is he in that? I never noticed that. I love seeing him pop up in other things. I'm like, Uncle Rico. Heard Uncle Rico signed with the Cleveland Browns. Well, they deserve it. He could throw a football clear over them mountains. April 18th, Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, come on down, Commodore Friday. We'll go check it out if it's not sold out. The size of your chain links impresses me. You're not fooling around. That is some serious chain. Some serious chain. You're not coming just another Blowhard? Fine. Be that way. But you won't get to meet Uncle Rico. They're probably coming somewhere closer to you. If they're coming here, that means they've run out of other places to go. So they've probably already been. Years and years ago. But it would be kind of fun, though. I'd like to see it. It's at the Sanga Theater, I believe, which is a fantastic little venue. I like that place a lot. Oh, is it just the South? Oh, wow. Well, what a special treat for the South. Don't like people and peopling. I understand that. I understand that. Oh, look at that. I just noticed. Check out what I'm drinking. It's a pink apple and lemon drink. Pink apple and lemon. Polar Seltzers. Pink apple. I guess Pink Lady is probably like a,
and I'm just another
trademark name.
Wondering how I ended up on this show.
Yeah, maybe if they open up some West Coast dates. That'd be pretty cool. I may check it out. Be it in curling, change your name and got a haircut. No wonder I didn't recognize you. Good to see you, my friend. Pink Lady apples are great. Yeah, only slurp the best. That's right, Big Juice.
I need a drink.
It's really good, Slippy Nuts. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Cause usually I'll buy 2 packs, and I usually do 2 different flavors, you know, to mix it up. But if they got the pink apple and the lemon, I just get 2 of those. But you don't taste the lemon. It tastes pretty appley. But yeah, some of the lemon ones are not that great. I don't really like lemon or lime flavored. I'm more of a berry man myself. I like a berry, like a blackberry, a strawberry, any of those is pretty good. Or an apple, I've learned, is also good. I added it to the rotation, just another blowhard. It'll come up at some point. Yeah, check it out, Slippy Nuts. If you get some, let me know what you think about it. I like a real lemon or any like. Yeah, lemon's pretty good.
And I'm just another blowhard, wondering how I ended up on this show.
A good boysenberry. Can't go wrong with a good boysenberry or a girlsenberry. Either way. Spindrift lemon fizzy waters, but they're pricier than other fizzy waters. Yeah. It's a dadgum shame. Napoleon Dynamite not coming to your state. Boo! That's no good.
I need a drink.
Their orange vanilla is really good. Yeah, and black cherry. You ever kissed a girl with cherry lipstick? Oh, cherry lipstick? Cherry lipstick. That's what I meant to say.
This is ridiculous.
2-pack. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I've smooched some cherry lips before, once or twice, back in my smooching days. Are my chips lapped? No, I try not to let my chips lapse. Don't want to let your chips lapse. They expire that way. They cut off. You got to make sure your subscription is there. What about Poppy? I like the Poppy water. Yeah, carbonated water should be free, but it actually costs more than like a Coca-Cola and stuff like that, because they don't get all them sugar subsidies. So they actually make more money putting sugar in it than they do by not putting sugar in it. Isn't that weird? It don't make no sense. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen are free. Some assembly required. I feel like if you could take a cup of water, and I feel like if you moved fast enough and just went and just put some in the thing, it should start bubbling after a while. But it doesn't work that way. I do have a Soda Stream too, Joe Spoon. I love those things. I got me one of them Soda Stream gimmicks. Yeah, just parkours all the carbon dioxide or monoxide or whatever is the one that doesn't kill you. Put it in the water, and then it should just go like a witch's brew. That's the way it would work if I was in charge. A lot of times you don't put sugar in it; they put high fructose corn syrup. Well, yes, it's a corn subsidies. Yeah, follow the money. It's very interesting the way a lot of things work. A lot of sugar, high fructose corn syrups.
A gallon of tiny corns.
And a gallon of tiny corns. I'm glad they don't make tiny corn flavored seltzer waters. I don't think that would be good. As much as I love tiny corns, there's a place at a time. You know what I mean? At the time, it's all the time, but not every place. Not every place. I prefer not to drink my corn. You ever had any of those Jones sodas, or those people that make those weird sodas and they have the corn flavored ones? I haven't tried one myself, but I've heard they're pretty gross. Oh, Danny Blue Jeans, yeah, that's good stuff. That's what I eat when I'm on a health kick.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
All right. Poem about Mrs. Cake being the cutest cat on earth.
Well, I
Coming
can't
up.
say the name, no, my brother. What a top.
Get the robots on the case. Yeah, I do remember Orbit's Cola. They had the microplastics in them. I remember that. That was good stuff. Yeah, they had turkey and gravy flavored Jones soda. They had like ranch flavored. All kind of different things. Bed Bath & Beyond clothes. It's harder to find Soda Stream stuff. You know, they don't have any in like any stores really around here. There is a Walmart that's like, but it's not the Walmart that I go to. And you can buy the things there, but they don't have. So I had to just buy it all online from the SodaStream website. Yeah, my Walmart doesn't have it, just another blowhard. But some of them do. There's another one that does. They remodeled our Walmart not that long ago, and I thought maybe they would remodel some room for the SodaStream stuff. But no dice, so I gotta wait, and they mailed me a couple of little tubes of the air or whatever. And then I take my empty things of air and put them back and put them in the mail. It's like really futuristic and low tech at the same time. I like it. It's fun. And I like pushing the little thing. You put the thing in there, and then you push down on the button, and it goes. And I can tell it's done. I go until it hisses back at me. That's when I know it's done, and it's got enough in there. You go, and then it goes. You go, it's done. That's enough. It's enough of the stuff. And then whatever you start running low on the CO2, you push the button, and it feels like you're churning butter or something like that. You're just like. You're like, come on! One more bottle, come on, fella! And then you take it off, and you're like, well, there's like 3 bubbles in there. It'll have to do. It'll have to do. You did that too, Jones? Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. You have to figure out the how to do it. Do some experimentation, but I don't put any like flavorings or anything in mine. I've tried them, but I just like it regular without it. Sometimes I put a little bit of like lemon juice or something like that. Maybe a little apple cider vinegar. But I usually just drink it straight from the thing. There's only 2 Walmarts in your county, and they are in a low sales tax zone and can't open on Sunday. Can't open on Sunday? Wow. What county do you live in, Floyd Vivino? Is it 1892? Tried the Diet Coke. It was okay, but I like the non-flavored better. You and me both, Jones Spoon. I just prefer it just regular. And it saves money that way, because then you don't have to buy a thing. Yeah, the county from Footloose. No dancing and no Walmart on Sunday. These are the rules. Hey, God help you if we catch you dancing in the Walmart. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Send you to a reform school. A no dancing reform school. Your county is the only one in New Jersey with blue laws. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we've got they can't sell no alcohols before noon on Sunday. So I guess from like midnight or whatever to noon you can't buy no alcohols. I don't really know what the point of that is. King Snipers 555, thank you so much for following, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yos. Oh yeah. Can't pump your own gas. Yeah, that's right. Just another blowhard. Used to couldn't do it in like what, Oregon, something like that. But then they changed the laws, and that was funny to see. The people trying to figure out how to pump their own gas for the first time. They'd never done it before. I couldn't imagine having to interact with a human to get gas. Ooh, nightmare. What's going on, Brainless Unicorn? Good to see you. I'm doing spectacular. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I'm glad that you're here. It's a lovely Wednesday. Nice and calm and chilled out. You know what I mean? We're just here in this weird void of neon shapes. Me and my good buddy Vern Fern, and there's Rupert cleaning the TV. Just having a grand old time all the way around. And now we're about to do a robot poem. Oh, thank you, Commodore Friday. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I love that. I can't wait to check that. Hey, maybe I'll get me a SodaStream sponsorship, and then I won't have to buy the tubes of the gas anymore. They just send it to me. I'll be awash in CO2. Mostly because this one town, Paramus, has 3 major highways run through it and about 4 big shopping malls and dozens of strip malls, and traffic is horrible. Ooh, that sounds terrible. That sounds like a nightmare. Glad to hear it. You're doing fantastic. Nice and rainy. Did a little shopping before the rain picked up. Ah, love that, Brandon's unicorn. Love that. Got the shopping done right before all the rain hit. And now you got all your stuff. Now you can just chill out. Enjoy the rain. Ain't got nowhere to go. Oh, that's the best. I love that kind of stuff, man. I really do. The rain is fantastic. Unless you got to, like, go somewhere in it. It's true, no self-serve gas, and we love it. Yeah, I remember. I've been to New Jersey before, and we had to stop and let the guy do the gas and things like that. Way to go, Puerto Rico Chan. All right, that's good. That's excellent. Was a poppin'? Yeah, it's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Yeah, Jersey. I've been to Jersey before. And I even had the buddy that I was riding with, that I went to see. I was like, "Hey, do you need gas? You need gas? You go. Let's get gas." Go get gas. I want to see what happens. And then he had to go get gas. And the guy like pumped up the thing. It was bananas. Never seen such a thing in my whole life. Felt like I was in the 1950s or something like that. I'm doing spectacular, Keith Staples. I appreciate that. We're just about to read a poem that was written by a robot about a cat. Isn't that great? So, but we can't do it here. We got to move over to the fancy theater, which looks a little something like this. Don't read that poem. That's an old stale poem from yesterday. I forgot to put it in the refrigerator. It's got a little mold on it. Don't want anything to do with that. You have a quick, slightly morbid question for you. But what will be the last song on the soundtrack of your life? What song plays while you Blade Runner style on the steps in the snow, letting your life slowly fade? What song is playing? Well, I don't know. That's a pretty good question. I don't know. My kind of default answer would be Freebird. Freebird. I'm as free as a bird now. Or Who Let the Dogs Out. That would be a pretty good one too. Could you imagine like a slow, contemplative montage of your entire life? All the great moments set to Who Let the Dogs Out? That'd be a real experience. Oh yeah, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. That's the most popular funeral song. That's a fantastic one. Or Don't Fear the Reaper. Oh, that's a good one too. I like that song. What with the cowbell and everything. Which I never even noticed the cowbell until I seen that Saturday Night Live gimmick. And I was like, I'll be daggum, there is a cowbell in there. I just thought it was like I don't know, I never noticed it. It would be Sign of Life by Motionless in White. Oh, I don't know that one. Don't know that one. Skater Muffin!
So cold.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Skater Muffin, for 14 months, but for even more than that, thank you for making the robot say. Well, we're going to hear that again. Hold on, I'm going to play it again. Oh, that's fantastic. Do it again, robot.
So cold.
So cold. So cold. I love it. Love everything about it. Thank you so much, Skater Muffin. It's so good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. You're just in time. We're about to do a robot poem about Mrs. Cake, the cutest cat in the world, or on Earth, or whatever. Either way you slice it. So-called French fried potatoes. You shouldn't do that. He's just a boy. A velvet paw, a gentle purr, Mrs. Cake, the sweetest blur. With eyes of gold, a whiskered grace, a tiny queen in her own space. A fluffy cloud, a soft embrace, a twitching nose, a charming face. She leaps and plays with silent tread, then curls up softly on the bed. A meow so sweet, a loving gaze. Through sunny days and moonlit haze, no finer feline can be found. Mrs. Cake, the earth's best bound. From tiny toes to pointed ear, she banishes all doubt and fear. A perfect friend, a cozy sight. Mrs. Cake, a pure, a delight. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and short and sweet. Thank you, robot. Look at that. And that should dispel all doubt that Mrs. Kate is the cutest cat on earth. Cutest cat on earth. Categorically. You heard the robot. Can't argue with the facts. Can't argue with the facts. That was beautiful. I love that. I love it. I mostly love it because it was short. Because sometimes it spits out those dadgum book-length poems, and I got to sit there and read it all. And then it does like these half-hearted rhymes and stuff. She does have golden/green eyes. Oh, it knows. It knows. Yeah, the robot's like Santa Claus. It knows. It knows what Mrs. Cake wants for Christmas, and if she's naughty and nice. Well, curls up on the bed. I think you pretty much pick
Just
any cat.
another blowhard just cheered 20 bits. Daddy, 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 daddy.
Oh my goodness! I was trying to mute it, but I couldn't find the dadgum thing fast enough. Thank you, and also forget you, just the blowhard. Thank you so much, my friend. You're a real piece of work. I said piece of work. That's all I said. Real piece of work. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, for crying out loud.
Cheer 20 bits. Daddy, 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 daddy.
Think fast enough. Thank you, and also forget you, just the blowhard. Thank you so much, my friend. You're a real piece of work. I said piece of work. That's all I said. Real piece of work. You're a daggum rascal is what you are. You're a daggum rascal. How dare you? How dare the first time I could tolerate because I got 20 cents out of the deal. But then the second time was free. Rude. Absolutely rude. But thanks, I guess. Hope everything's going good at Chili's. Hope nobody sits uncomfortably close to you and starts having a conversation about their various aches and pains because they're old. And that's what old people like to talk about. We like to talk about what hurts. We go, oh, my lumbago and whatnot. My knees is a crackling. Must be rain a coming. That's what old people like to talk about. And then they say, you watched Bonanza last night? And they go, I watch Bonanza every night. It's the only thing I got the TV for, so I can watch Bonanza. I say, well, that's true. Haven't made anything good since Bonanza. What you call coconut crabs there. Oh, for crying out loud. Why you gotta mix up the evils in a blender and make an evil smoothie? That's no way to live. It's no way to live, just another blowhard. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Baby Sock used to love that song a lot. She knew the little dance and everything. She hadn't heard. I haven't heard that song in a long time. You have never ever watched Bonanza? Well, that's okay. Oh, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. They're all achy. That's right. Oh, man, I got to tell you. I need my Angela Lansbury's. I got to see if she's going to solve the moida. You been addicted to Columbo the last few weeks? Oh, man. That's some good stuff right there. I love a good Columbo. Columbo's great. Matlock. Yeah, just another blowhard. Yeah, the geezers love the Matlock. That one's pretty good. Didn't they try to reboot Matlock? Didn't they tried to reboot a bunch of those shows. And I remember seeing like a couple of commercials for them, and then they did. So either A, they never aired, or they did and nobody cared. That was an unintentional rhyme there. They redid Perry Mason recently. Oh man, the only thing I know about Perry Mason is the Ozzy Osbourne song. I never watched Perry Mason. A lot of those lawyer shows. I mean, they still make them in various incarnations. You know, it may not be called Perry Mason or Matlock, but it's basically the same thing. It's like a like a lawyer guy Something like that. Bring the good patrol officer that you... Oh, can you give us your take on what is the best donut shop? Floyd Vivino. Oh, my goodness. I got no... I don't know. Krispy Kreme is fine. I got no preference, really. Kathy Bates. That's right. She's the new Matlock. I remember seeing that now. Yeah, Hawaii Five-0 they redid. What's going on, Hajax? Good to see you, my friend. How's everything going on your side of the world? The streets of San Francisco. What's great about Colombo is that Colombo is technology. Colombo is technology. Oh, technically? Is that what you were trying to say? Technically? Or he used technology. Oh, technically. Oh, okay. I see. I was confused there. I thought you were trying to pull some sort of Columbo-like mind game on me. Matlock running now on CBS with Kathy Bates as his niece. Oh, I love that. I think they redid Miami Vice. I feel like they did. Pretty much. I feel like every show they've done it again. I think it would be very hard to find a show that people know, but was never rebooted. I mean, I'm sure you could find plenty of shows that only lasted one season back in 1968 or something that nobody remembers that hasn't got rebooted. But hey, maybe not. Maybe they've rebooted those, but we just didn't realize that there was a reboot because nobody saw it the first time. And that it failed just as spectacularly the second time. They should do Murder, She Wrote again. Murder, She Wrote again. That's what they could call the show. She wrote it again. Stop writing murder. You know what I mean? Don't you see all these problems you causing? Just stop writing murder. Gilligan's Island. Oh, that's true, Skater Muffin. That's true. Well, they did make that show, The Real World, which was 7 strangers, and there were 7 castaways. And they were all like different people put into a house to see, when things stop getting polite and things start getting real. It's sort of like Gilligan's Island. Let's do a show called Sock Vice. Oh, man, yeah. We may have to workshop the title. Greatest American Hero. I didn't see that one either. I know the theme song, but I didn't watch Greatest American Hero. I'm like, that ain't Batman. Who's that guy think he is? No, I don't think. I said it just never came on that I wouldn't never ever watched it. And 7 Dwarfs. Greatest American Hero and 7 Dwarfs? I think you're talking about Snow White.
Scotty518 just cheered 100 bits.
Or Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings.
like spreading rumors, but I found out at our work both the executive chef and executive banquet chef and the chef de cuisine all got fired and they've been with the company for a long time too. 2 of them were brothers.
Oh my goodness, Scotty B518. Thank you so much, my friend, for stopping by the water cooler to discuss the current office gossip. That's strange. I wonder why. I wonder why they got fired. I wonder if were they cooking the books? I know sometimes you get fired for cooking the books. That's usually some sort of tax fraud or something like that. Little embezzling. Embezzling, it sounds like a fun crime to do, but it's really just more like paperwork. You think with a name like embezzlement, you'd be like, ooh, what a cool crime. But it's really not. It's got way too cool of a word for what it is, if you ask me. Embezzlement. It sounds like you're going to bedazzle something. I wonder if the people who came up with the bedazzler ever embezzled anything. Remember the bedazzler? It was a little contraption. You could like put rhinestones on your jeans or something like that. It was a little thing. You'd be like, had a little crank to it. I never had one myself. Otherwise, I'd be covered in rhinestones. Embezzlement. Yeah, money laundering. We need a laugh-in type show. You can start it and say, "Sock it to me, hey-o." That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, money laundering sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun too, but it's also mostly just paperwork. So they got burned. Do they get a side of severance? Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen that show either. Hee-haw was laughing. Well, I guess anything that you laugh in could be a laugh in. Yeah, no, I haven't seen Severance. I don't know what that show's about. I know a lot of people like it, but I just keep seeing that picture of that one guy, like, standing in an elevator. I'm like, that didn't tell me what the show was about. It's a guy in an elevator with a weird haircut. You know the thing about laundry? The best thing about laundry, it's really, really, really good. I'm sure I'll check it out many years from now. I'll stumble across it. That's how I always do. Like any show that's popular. Like the dadgum, the Game of the Thrones. I had no idea what people were talking about until like years after it was over. And I finally started watching it. I'm like, oh man, you seen this show? This Game of the Thrones? And they're like, yeah, we watched that like forever ago. And I'm like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? And they said, we did tell you. That's all anybody talked about for like months. And I go, oh, I wasn't paying attention that time because I didn't watch the show then. But now I want to talk about it. And they're like, well, we're over it now. We've moved on. I'm like, that's fine. Like a rhinestone sock, bam, bam. Talking about Severance. That's the new hotness. Or I think it just ended. I'm not sure. Either way, I see people talking about it. Severance. Severance. Gotta make sure you got a pop filter on your microphone if you're gonna say Severance. Love doing laundry, feeling the nice warm clothes after you pull them out of the dryer. Yeah, that is nice. That is a nice feeling, Brainless Unicorn. Unless it's the middle of summer and it's 100 degrees outside, and you forgot to dry your clothes the night before, and then you got to run them, and then you go, ugh. Has anyone ever heard the band The Beatles? No, I don't listen to Bugs. You finished Game of the Thrones last year? You and me both. You and me both. Thank you so much, Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish. Yes, there it is. Yeah, the greatest thing about laundry is once you do it once, you never have to do it again. It's done. You can move on with your life. I'm glad you finished the Game of the Thrones. And then they came out with the other. They got like spin-offs and stuff like that. You never watched the Game of the Thrones? Well, that's okay. It was basically a bunch of people fighting. And then, well, that was really it. People would get mad at this person for doing something, and then somebody else would get mad. It was basically like it was like the Real Housewives of, like, olden times, basically. That's what Game of the Thrones was. It was pretty good. I liked it. Was that the band with Pete Best and Sue Sutcliffe? There you go. What's going on in Venezuela? Good to see us. Michael 225. Welcome in. How's everything in Venezuela? Hope you're having a good day in Venezuela. Fantastic place, Venezuela. Never been. But if you gave me 6 or 7 tries, I could probably find it on a map of South America. And you finished The Sopranos last year? I haven't seen The Sopranos. Never watched that show. Last year was crazy. Yeah, you watched a lot of shows last year. The show after the Game of Thrones, they did the House of the Dragon, which is like a prequel show or something. I'm not exactly sure. I sort of half watched a lot of that stuff. It's on, and I'm like, hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy? Why is he stabbing that guy? Who's he? And then Mo's like, shut up! And I go, oh, okay. And then I go play a video game. Your wife just bought The Sopranos on Fandango at home, Floyd Vivino. Oh, wow, look at that. I know you could buy a whole thing at The Sopranos on the Fandangos at home. Now you can Fandango with Tony Soprano anytime you want to. That's a pretty great position to be in, if you ask me. Anytime you get bored, wham! Fandango. Mo tells you to shut up a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, all the time. A lot of people do. I find that. That's why I like streaming. Because you don't have to tell me to shut up. You just quit watching. And I don't even know. So that's the best part. If you like Goodfellas or Casino, you'll like it. I like Goodfellas a lot. I don't think I've seen Casino. Did you miss the animal today? You did not, Radar Boy. I was, matter of fact, just about to do the prediction for the animal of the day. Oh, wait, I forgot to do the prediction last time. What was it yesterday? It was the dadgum... The puffin. Are you sure L through Z is the correct outcome? Once you choose this outcome, viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 4,627 channel points. Well, I've never seen that before. It's never given me a warning. So there you go. So that was for yesterday. Oopsie poopsies. Everyone says to watch White Lotus nowadays, but you haven't seen it. I watched that. I watched some of the episodes of it. It was pretty interesting. I mean, you know, it was no Golden Girls, but it's pretty good. It's slightly not as good as Golden Palace, I would say. But it does have, I don't know. It does have that one lady in it. The one that's really pretty. She was in Legally Blonde. Goodfellas is the best. You're a funny guy. What do you mean I'm funny? Do I look like a clown? Do I amuse you? Oh, man. That was such a great movie. I watched that movie for the first time not that long ago, matter of fact. Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah. Yeah, anything with Jennifer Coolidge in it is pretty good. No, not Reese's Spoon. Reese's Peanut Butter Spoons. Mayor of Canada got 10,535 steps on the Fitbit and 46 aluminum cans collected today. Way to go, my friend. Saving the earth and yourself at the same time. Want to hear a hot take? Do you ever give a tepid take, just so the blowhard? Do you ever half-heartedly have an opinion? I'm going to allow this. I may come to regret that. Golden Girls, Sex and the City, and My Little Pony are all the same show. I've never seen the My Little Pony, but I'll take your word for it. She wants a hot dog real bad. I had a buddy of mine that he could do a really good Jennifer Coolidge impression. My buddy Rusty Sawhand. He actually won like an impression contest on a reality show one time. And he does a really good Jennifer Coolidge. Oh no, it's totally fine, Radar Boy. Don't you worry about that. I added it. But you know, anytime something like that happens, it's amazing that I've been on Twitch for what, like 3-4 years, whatever it is. That's the first time somebody said that in the chat. That's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. The vicuña. What kind of animal is a vicuña? Oh man, I kind of want to Google it, but I kind of don't want to know at the same time. You have said it on air before. Yeah, that sounds like something that you would say. But I don't know what My Little Pony is about. Is it four old ponies who had to roommate in Miami and have various adventures? There's a very promiscuous pony, and then there's a very serious teacher pony, and a really old pony who makes a lot of jokes and has no filter, and then there's kind of a dumb pony. Well, I have to check out that show then. I didn't realize it was that good. I just thought it was like ponies. I think I've seen that documentary. I saw the documentary. Because I like watching documentaries about strange subcultures. Juggalos, bronies, what have you. I think that's very interesting. But I've never seen the show itself. So I don't know. It must be pretty good though. If it starts, you know, a cult more or less. I've seen one episode, and that's what I say. Well, we'll check it out. Maybe I'll find it somewhere. But then you see something like that, you watch a whole movie about people that, you know, get like obsessed with that kind of thing, and it kind of makes me scared to watch it because I'm like, what if I really do like it? What if it casts a spell over me, and the next thing I know, I'm a brony? Good Lord. Could you imagine? Scary. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is really sweet. Oh, is it really? Maybe Baby Sock will like it. I don't know. Luckily, she doesn't seem to care too much for like horses and things like that, which is good. Trekkies, King of Kong. Yeah, I watched King of Kong. I didn't get obsessed with Donkey Kong. And Trekkies is pretty good. I like that. Yeah, there's people that are like super fans of stuff. It's I don't know. It's usually pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Shan? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Steve Wiebe hasn't been the King of Kong in a long time. Yeah, you always say that, Commodore Friday. But where's the movie about the other guy? Where's the movie about the other guy? Where's his movie? I only see one LeBaron. Where's your LeBaron, Freddy? Steve, still the GOAT. Still the GOAT. Greatest of all time. Billy Mitchell is in jail, right? He was at Gen Con. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that guy. That guy's a jerk. Don't like that guy. Patooey. What do we think about Billy Mitchell, kids? Guess who's going to Wawa tomorrow? Oh, shit. Oh, let me guess. Let me put on my guessing hat.
Wow. Radar Boy just cheered 50 bits. Where is the It Sock Cop movie? We need a trilogy of movies about the goat of catching speeders.
Former President George W. Bush? Is that who's going to Wawa tomorrow? Radar Boy, thank you so much for those 50 bits, my friend. Yes, indeed. I would love to make a Sock Cop movie. And obviously, you know, why make one movie when you can make 3? Would love that. Yeah, I got big plans for the Sock Cop cinematic universe. You're going to go to Wawa. I can't get me a sandwich because I got teeth extracted. Oh my goodness, who took your teeth? It should be it will be a musical. But it ain't going to be one of them lazy musicals. The dadgum dentist? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, you can sniff the air. That won't hurt your teeth. Maybe you could ask him for a cup of the air to go. Or maybe they could put one of the sandwiches in a blender for you, and you could drink it. Nah, that's kind of gross now that I think about it. Maybe don't do that. Maybe just do the smell thing. That's probably the best plan. The Deadpan. Whoa! Hey, good to see you, the Deadpan. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh man. Well, I gotta check that out. Boobity bobbity boo. There we go. Gotta check out the Deadpan. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what else going on there, but I like it. I like it. Thank you so much for stopping in. Now, how do I make the little thing go away? Okay, then. That's fine. Welcome in. You and Wawa Sandwiches will be reunited soon. Yesterday was International Waffle Day. You couldn't decide whether to celebrate or not? Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at Mayor of Canada. All them steps and picking up them cans made you good at wordplay. I like that a lot. What's going on with the Deadpan? I'm looking forward to checking that out. Look at that. Look at that.
An anonymous
Anonymous
user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to the Deadpan.
Thank you so much, Anonymous. That was very kind of you. Love that. Love to see that. Doing that kindness. To our new pal, the Deadpan. Pandering does work. Yes, it does. Pandering will get you everywhere. That's what I've found. Love a good pandering. Now, fish taco shaped like a fish. You described that Acuna or whatever it was. That animal. My analogy for vicuñas. Llamas are like the English pronunciation of the animal today, while vicuña is like the French pronunciation of the animal of the day. Oh, I see. I follow you. Pick it up what you're putting down. Tomorrow is opening day, and then the first White Sox loss of the season. Well, as long as you keep a positive attitude, that's the important part. Gotta have that positive attitude to ensure your team is gonna lose. But if that's what you like, misery loves company. Let's find out the animal of the day, shall we? Here we go. Let's go to the zoo, you and me. We're gonna find out the animal of the day. But of course, we got to play the theme song if we're going to find out what the animal of the day is. And it goes a little something like this.
Sock off the animal of the day. Does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Sock off the animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Do you know the reason why? Sock off the animal of the day.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out what the animal of the day is together. Could be the beach chicken, could be the koala, could be any of those. But we're about to find out what it is together. Can I get a drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, your animal of the day is the dragonfly. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that, the animal of the day. The dragonfly. What a lovely critter, the dragonfly. What with its wings and all that kind of stuff. The kids do enjoy the dragonfly. Love a good dragonfly. First of all, it's got dragon right in the name. That's awesome. The fly part I could do without, but it does fly. So, you know what I mean? But I hear they eat mosquitoes and stuff, so that's good. The old dragonfly. Yeah, sometimes they dress up like other bugs. And they put on dragonfly shows. Flies are gross and dumb, yeah. I already went on a rant about flies earlier today. I'll spare you that one. But there it is, the dragonfly, the animal of the day. Now, you're probably wondering, what is a group of dragonflies called? Well, it's called a cluster or a flight. You read about flies anytime you see it? Man, I got them. They're invading my kitchen. The weather's starting to warm up, and those dadgum fruit flies are back. And I don't know where they're coming from. I think they're making love in the sink. Yeah, you ever see two dragonflies in love? That's always something to see. I hate them things. Those dadgum fruit flies. Ugh, they're the worst. I don't have any fruit. I was wondering if they have dragonflies in France. Radar Boy, that is a very good question. If you were to go to France and ask for a dragonfly, you wouldn't ask for a dragonfly. They didn't know what you're talking about. You'd say, hey, where are the...
Dragonfly.
You guys got any...
Dragonfly.
And they'd be like, eh, what? Sacre bleu.
Dragonfly.
Qu'est-ce que the dragonfly? You would have to say, pardon me, do you have any...
Libellule.
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 Libellule. That's what you call a dragonfly in France?
Libellule.
Libellule. Just start to say a word that starts with the letter L and then just mumble.
Libellule.
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 Libellule. Ah, I cannot wait to take my vacation to America. I'm going to see the statue of...
Libellule.
Libellule. Maybe I'll get some Liberty Mutual insurance.
Libellule. Libellule. Libellule.
The more I know. Can't wait to visit France. Yeah, it's exactly. It's all about. I'm all about doing some learning. The more you know. Libellule. Libellule.
Libellule.
Libellule.
Libellule.
Libellule.
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly. I don't know. Now dragonfly just sounds very pedestrian to me. It sounds like not nearly as fancy when we could be calling them
Libellule.
Libellule. Ha ha, the libellule, the libellule. So if you see a dragonfly, be sure to let it know that it is the animal of the day. And the dragonfly will go, moi? Le libellule? And you go, yes, yo, the libellule. Welcome to France. Viva la libellule. Dragonflies, love them. Love a daggum dragonfly. Thank you to all the dragonflies for the good lesson. Who knew learning can be fun with the games? Yep, that's French too. That's what you call a group of dragonflies in French. The Libelou. And here comes Libelou Babagadoosh. Dragonfly inspector out of Akron, Ohio. That's just. I feel like I'm stuck in a loop now. I feel like that's the only thing my brain is thinking of. Like I was thinking of stuff, you know what I mean? Just going throughout my day, living life. But now I think my brain's just stuck in a loop. All right, call the ridiculous chance. Smooch is feels, my friend. If you go to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooch is feels. Sleep tight. Do not let the fruit flies bite. What do we think of fruit flies, kids? Don't like those. Verdi, 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 libeliloo. Libeliloo. I feel like the Swedish chef. Libeliloo, libeliloo. Oh man, just another blowhard. You want me to add more stuff? Dragonflies may be the most elegant bug. Also mantises. Yes. I love mantids. Mantids are fantastic as well. Even though they consume each other's heads sometimes, which is rather beastly if you ask me. But hey, different cultures. I may be hypnotized by the pug. Oh yeah, old Rupert right there. He makes sure the TV VCR combo is nice and clean in case anybody wants to come by and watch RoboCop. He does a great job. He's a good boy. Good old Rupert. Loves licking that TV. Can't get enough. Often, wish that I loved anything as much as Rupert loves licking that TV. What's going on, Shin? The walking sticks. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty great. Freeze, creep. Go buy the RoboCop game? Okay. I saw that it was on sale for like $13. And I almost scooped it up. But I know that that RoboCop was a pretty violent movie. So I didn't know if the game would be as violent too. Because if I'm gonna play, I know Baby Sock would be around when I was playing it. So I didn't want her to get no ideas of going rogue on some criminals. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't understand some bug cultures, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yeah, love it good. Yeah, love me some RoboCop. I bought RoboCop the other day on Blu-ray. I don't normally dabble into Blu-rays. She hasn't played Fallout in a while. She used to play Fallout. Now she's moved on to Frogger. I guess she just likes games that start with the letter F, like Minecraft. Well, that broke that theory. But yeah, she did play Fallout 4 for a while there, and that was kind of, I don't know, that was a parental quandary, trying to figure out what to do about that. Yeah, baby, so I was playing Fallout, cause I would play it, and it was right about the time when she started to. Yeah, there is an F in it, Radar Boy. You're right about that. It was right about the time she started like gaining consciousness of things on the TV, because there was years there we could watch whatever we wanted. Didn't matter. She didn't care about no TV. She didn't, you know what I mean? To her, it was just like some weird picture frame that was up there. She didn't know what was up there. Didn't pay no attention to it. And then all of a sudden, I noticed she started like watching. And of course, I forget what we was watching. We was watching. It might have been the game of the Daggum Thrones. And she was looking up there, and then somebody was probably getting beheaded or something. And I was like, oh well, maybe we ought to switch this like Peppa Pig or something like that. I don't think she should be watching that. So I was playing Fallout, and then she would play Minecraft on the Xbox. But then she figured out how to change the games. So she was playing the Minecraft. I was in there getting her something to drink or whatever. And I come back and I'm like, wait a minute, it sounds like Fallout is playing. And I look and I'm like, wait a minute. You playing Fallout? And she was like, hey. And I look, and then like she figured out how to do it. And she was just shooting the gun. So like part of it, I was like really proud. But then I was also like, I probably should not allow this. Because I think at the time she was like 4. And now she's 5. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't let my toddler play Fallout. I don't know. This has never happened in the history of all time. People live for thousands of years without having to worry about should they let their toddler play Fallout or not. But I figured, what the heck. And then eventually she just got bored with it. Did you start a game with her, like with Preston at the museum and the Deathclaw attack? No, she didn't do all that part. She just picked it up where I was. Her trigger, she's pretty good. She was not that great of a shot. Not that great of a shot, but she was pretty good. She wasn't just like randomly shooting stuff. So I was pretty proud about that. Peppa Pig worse than the Game of Thrones. Well, I guess it sort of depends. I know Mommy Pig is pregnant. So she a baseball bat player. Oh man, I don't think she figured out the baseball bat. That might have been too much. I think if I would have walked in and she was beating ghouls to death with a baseball bat, I'd have been like, all right, well that solves that right there. Maybe we won't do that. Because shooting pew pews at zombies is one thing, but viscerally beating them to death with a bat, I think that may be the wrong message to send. So, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. Did you tell her that another settlement needs her help and you marked it on her map? Yeah, I tell her that all the time. That's how I get her to go to bed. I say, hey, another settlement needs your help. She's like, well, yeah, what if there's a zombie apocalypse? I want her to be able to protect herself. She's got to know. And that was another game I had to quit playing was Dead Island. You never realize like all of the stuff, all the video games you play and all the movies you watch and TV shows, like how like mature they are, rated R, until there's like a child, and then you just kind of watch it through their eyes for a second, and you're like, oh dear, oh dear. We could have played Dead Island together. I didn't have the second one. I just got the first one. I know, and they remember everything, and there's no telling. Oh man. So I've really been wanting to watch a scary movie, but I haven't been able to watch a scary movie for the same reasons that I've been talking about. So I started watching Twilight Zone, because I figured that's, it's got like a creepiness thing to it, but it shouldn't freak Baby Sock out or anything like that. But then I forgot about the theme song, and the theme song starts playing, and she was like, what is that? What's going on? She was like freaked out by the theme song. And I'm like, that is just a very like scary theme song. When you stream BioShock, I made mention that I literally beat the female drug addict to death with the plumber's wrench. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's the one I've been watching, is the Twilight Zone. She's gonna be in therapy for that 20 years from now. I know. Well, I remember hearing that song as a kid, and that song freaked me out too. I was like, that is just a categorically scary song. Like, I don't know how they composed it, but it's just scary. It's frightening. Twilight Zone has a channel on Pluto. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What's going on there, Aribo? Barbie Smooches Fios, my friend. How's it hanging, Captain? How's it hanging, Captain? The Silver Shamrock song from the Halloween movies masks freaks the poop out of me. Yeah, that one was pretty scary, too. But Twilight Zone song's scarier than that one. Is that scarier than, like, the Halloween song? Now, Halloween 3 is great. So, sorry, Commodore Friday. I mean, trigger warning. It's boring and silly. Well, some people say the same thing about me, and here I am. So, Turtle Sages, good to see you, my friend. Oh, yeah, I got to do the prediction. What was the animal of the day? The animal of the day was a dragonfly, which starts with the letter A, B, C. Dragonfly, A through K. It's in the first part. Congratulations, everybody who bet. Complete. Why are you telling me this? Complete the prediction. There we go. Lolly lule lo. That's how you say dragonfly in France. Li-li-li-loo. La-li-loo, li-li-li, la-la-loo. La-la-la-la-la, la-da-da. It's the mother-loving DR double dragonfly. How much time we got? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? How much time we got?
This is ridiculous.
Left on Earth? What do you mean? What are you asking me, Just Another Boy? Snake! Lolly lule lo. Hey, smoke meats every day. Smoke meats every day. Oh, I love that. Oh, you're still at the Chili's. Oh, I understand. No, I'll be out at my regular time. About 9 o'clock. I'll be hitting the old skedaddle button. Getting out of here. Which, the skedaddle looks a lot like this. I've been practicing. Ye old ski-daddle. Oh, thank you so much for watering Vern. I appreciate that, the Deadpan. Yeah, he was looking a little dull. I would say his brightness and contrast increased at least 70%. So I appreciate that. Wait, Arbabari won bingo already? You just got here. But at the same time, I'm not really sure how the bingo thing works, so I don't know. I've never played it. It's just a thing that's here. There we go. You should have that sound. What sound? Well, congratulations, Arbabari, on winning so fastly. Rapidly. What happened to the tip gimmick? Oh, it's around. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to renew tipsock.com because it kept messing up. But now it's let me see. Wait, does this still say tipsock.com? Yeah. No, do the second one. I need to fix that. I don't think tipsock.com works anymore. Yeah, I didn't pay the bill on that one. Oopsie doopsie. Oh, she has that one. She played it earlier. You were probably enjoying one of those mango martinis or whatever at the Chili's. When you said tip, I thought you said something completely different. Well,
Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
I said
Whatever.
tip.
Let's just get this over with.
There it is. There it is. It happens a lot. For some reason, all of the words that I choose to use to associate with myself are very often heard incorrectly, and especially by text-to-speech. Oh, I posted this in the Discord. I don't know if you saw it. But many years ago, Slippy Ducks, have you a good night, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging around and for doing the resubscribing gimmick and for making it say salt call. Of course.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw's base with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harikiri Rock. I need scissors. 61. Dookie.
Dookie really jazzed it up. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, shit. I appreciate that. Now you get something for the desk. Let's take a look and see what you got for us here. Maybe it's a Wawa sandwich. It's a flat tire. Thank you so much. Look at that. We got us a flat tire. Be safe on your way home, just another blowhard. When you gonna stop by the Circle K? Get you a thirst buster or a Polar Pop, as it's called now. Look at that. Thank you so much for that flat tire shit. I don't remember ever getting this one before. That's pretty cool. Put that on the desk there. Now we got a flat tire. I wonder if I could reinflate it. Whoa! Now I don't have the lung capacity for that one, unfortunately. Can't reinflate the tire. But I'm sure we'll do something with it. We'll find something to do with it. Flat tire. Look at it. Look at it. At least this way it stands up on its own pretty easy. I don't have to worry as much about it falling over. Or, blowing up or anything like that. So there's a lot of advantages to a flat tire. Really, now that you mention it. Thank you so much, Shin. I appreciate that. On multiple levels. For having the Colonel going crazy speech. It's $3. It's fantastic. It's a win-win-win. I need scissors. 61. That's another thing I say all the time, too. If I'm looking for a pair of scissors, if I need to cut a piece of paper or whatever you would cut with a pair of scissors. I always go, I need scissors. 61. And nobody knows what I'm talking about. I'll give you a tip. Don't take any wooden nickels. Hey-o! I would take a wooden nickel. That'd be pretty cool. You had a really unfortunate sequence with a couple of flat tires last month. Oh, my goodness gracious. Shit, they killed their coolest villain at the one. Oh, which one? Which one are you talking about? Who's the coolest one? Psycho Mantis? That guy's cool. Oh, Solid the Snake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going through and playing 5 again. I haven't played that since like the PlayStation 3. So I've been working through that one a little bit here and there. But I'm not very good at it. I keep getting caught. Cyborg Ninja's not a villain? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was misunderstood. Your game keeps locking up on loading screen. Oh, that's a bummer. I hate it when it does that. Because there's like nothing really you could do. Ah, that's a bummer. I hate to hear that, the Deadpan. Locking up on loading screens. There ought to be a law. Against the law to lock up on a loading screen. Or to lock up in general. How am I supposed to play a game in these scenarios? I finally get some leisure time and you're going to lock up on the loading screen? It's not fair. Thoughts on the theory of a love triangle with Koopa and Peach and Mario, of course. Well, you know, I don't know. I never really understood that. Because Peach, I feel like she never really tried all that hard to get away. But then at the same time, he's a gigantic lizard turtley thing. So I mean, you know, what could you really do? And he's got a whole army of little turtle things. And mushroom people. Have you seen the ending sequence of Super Mario Odyssey? Oh, I don't think I beat that one. That one was fun, though. We were jumping on little planets and everything like that. That was a lot of fun. I like that one. Peach, seasonal. Yeah, really. Seriously. She's always getting kidnapped. And then Bowser's always kidnapping her. Or King Koopa, or Peach, or Princess Toadstool, or Mario. That's just what they call it. Everybody else has a bunch of names, except for Mario and Luigi. Oh, that was another show we watched. We watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show with Captain Lou Albano. And Baby Sock enjoyed that. She watched almost an entire episode of that show. I was pretty impressed. She even watched the Adventures of Link cartoon. And I was like, man, that's really cool. It started playing the theme song, you know, where they're doing like the little Super Mario rap and stuff. And I looked and she was just like watching it. And I was like, I'll be dadgum. We sat and watched almost the whole thing before she got bored and went and did something else, which is pretty good for her. Oh, there's our good pal Glacier. Feel free to move him around the screen. And just type up, down, left, right in the chat. Oh, she loves her some Bluey. Yeah. She's a big fan of Bluey. We love Bluey in this house. Oh, awesome, Commodore Fred. I need to watch that. And he can also spin and he can also bark. Those are two of the commands that he could do. Good old Glacier. He's a good boy. Look how adorable that dog is. He's not even thinking of taking a whiz on that tire either. That's how good of a boy he is. Even though it's a flat tire and it's right there. Not even sniffing it. Bluey and you share the same city. Oh, do you really? Don't they have a, didn't they make like an Airbnb of the Gila house? Ah! I feel like I saw things about it on the social medias. If that was within driving distance, I would definitely want to check that out. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, they did they don't have it anymore? Oh, boo. Why would you ever get rid of that? See you later, Glacier. Oh, that's super cool. I would love to have seen that. But she did play the Bluey video game for a while too. She liked that one. And in that game, you get to run around like their house and stuff. They have a huge house, at least according to that video game. Like, it is ginormous house. For 4 dogs, huge. Huge house. Got like 2 stories. There's like 3 wings. Big old backyard with a trampoline. Oh, this looks kind of like Twilight Zone. You're going through a door. A door to another dimension. Another dimension of not only sight, but sound. Here. In the Twisock Zone. Loved your Nitro Glacier. Oh, that guy was great. And then now they got they had Jade Cargill had like the glacier entrance for a while there. Was going a bit. Is that a flat tire? It is. Yes, this is a flat tire our good buddy Shin got for us. But you know, what do you expect? A full tire in this economy? So I'm happy to have my flat tire. Did I draw a cow yesterday? No, I did not draw a cow on the stream. I did draw one in the email though. At the bottom of the email, I drew a cow. It is only flat on the bottom. That's true. The other three sides perfectly fine. Not gonna roll off the table. You only have 192 sock points. Time to chat frugally. Goodness gracious. What happened to all of your points, Danny Bluejeans? Danny Bluejeans. Oh, you like the little cow, everybody? Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. That was from memory. I didn't even look at a picture of a cow whenever I drew that in Microsoft Paint. Oh, you gambled them away on the animal of the day. Oh, that's a daggum shame. You hate to see that. Gambling taking another man down. Well, it's things like that that keeps Las Vegas and places in business. So that's good, I guess. I don't think they take sock points in Vegas though. If they did, that'd be great. I'd eat so many buffets. Someone told me the tip gimmick isn't working. Well, the tipsock.com doesn't work. I need to fix that. I'll fix that post haste after the show. But if you do the second, the Streamlabs link, that one seems to work. Shin got that one to go. So you missed it. What was that? Floyd Vivino, the animal of the day is the dragonfly. Oh yeah! The dragonfly. But the best part of the dragonfly is no, not Jimmy Durante. Is how to say it in French. Check this out.
Dragonfly.
That's how you say it in English.
Libellule.
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 Libellule. I just got it out of my head, and now it's right back in there.
Libellule.
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 Well, a libellule.
Libellule.
Libellule. That sounds like something that your southern cousin says when he haven't seen you in a while.
Testing.
Hey, it works. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Maybe it's Maybelline. A Maybelline. Les surgeries plastique. All right, let's take a look and see what the Anonymous got for us. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for that kindness, my friend. I appreciate that. Drum roll. Oh, it's on. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's the torch from the Statue of Liberty. Look at that. Thank you so much. Liberty. Liberty. Herbie Derby. Liberty Herbie. Look at that. Isn't that great? Yeah, you don't want to light the tire on fire. Definitely don't want to do that. That smells terrible. Liberty. Look, it's sort of like kind of like Jaws. Surely somebody's made a movie where the Statue of Liberty comes to life and starts attacking people, right? Do 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 do. Ah, watch out! When that Ghostbusters too? Oh yeah, probably. It does look like a personal massage. Yeah, you could probably do some pretty good massaging with that thing. If you needed to. Wouldn't be my first choice. But hey, it's on the Statue of Liberty. Means you can do whatever you want with it. So why not? Oh, watch out, Rupert. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to try to set you on fire. They want it back? Well, they can't have this part. This is mine. They can't have this part. They can have the rest of it. But not this part. This part's mine. Yeah, sorry about that, Rupert. I didn't mean to catch you on fire with freedom. No, this part's mine. This and my flat tire. Oh no! It got him on fire. I didn't do that. No, it's fine. It's just a special effect. See, look, he says, that was fine. I did not say that. The TV VCR combo is on fire. That doesn't really flow as good as Roof.
Wow. Arabobari _ just cheered 100 bits. I don't want to be difficult, but is a dragonfly an animal? They are a beautiful creature, and I guess part of the animal kingdom, but not truly an animal, right?
Oh my goodness. Arabobari, thank you so much. Yeah, no, you bring up a good point. I thought about that. I remember that's happened a couple of times where bugs have been the animal of the day. And a lot of people have declared shenanigans, saying that it's not actually an animal. But I think it is. I think it is. That's my personal opinion. But I think they're animals. But people have disagreed with that over other animals of the day. I believe. I think the praying mantis maybe was the animal of the day one time, and a lot of people were like, "That's a bug. That's a bug. Yeah, it's a bug." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is a bug." Maybe not a whole lot of dragonflies exhibits at the zoo. Flies were no. I said the fly would never be the animal of the day, but a fly could be. The fruit fly has actually been the horrible creature of the day. Not very animally. I'll give you that. Arabobari. I see where you're coming from. Insects are considered part of the phylum Arthropoda, which are animals. That's true. Borderline animal of the day. That's not necessarily an animal with borderline personality disorder. It's just borderline animal. It's sort of like an animal. Oh man, Commodore Friday. Brother from another mother. Yes, insects are considered animals because they belong to the kingdom Animalia, specifically within the phylum Arthropoda, which is the largest of the animal phylum. Now remember, kids. I taught you this very important lesson. Oh, and I got rid of it. But remember we did the kings play chess on nice green silk or whatever it is? That's how you can remember the order of the phylum and the kingdom and the species and all that kind of stuff. I got rid of it because I was like, I'll never talk about that again, and then here I am. But may I offer you this picture of Jimmy Durante in these trying times? Hope that helps. Much as I love even the cutest bugs, I consider them insects, not animals. No, I understand. Yeah, I've got some apple cider vinegar. What do I do with it? I toss it about the kitchen like holy water? And say, the power of cider compels you. The power of cider compels you. Yeah, Roy G. Biv. Yeah. Yep, that's a very colorful way to remember it. You drink it. Does that keep the flies away, Mr. Daggis? You drink the apple cider vinegar, and then the flies are like, ugh, look at that guy. He's drinking that stuff? We're out of here. And then burp it on the fruit flies. Then just unleash an apple cider Hadouken on them. Hadouken! Watch out, Rupert. Keeps them out of your gut. That's true. Never had a fruit fly in your digestive tract. Not for long, anyway. Roger Bit. Pink Floyd album cover. Oh, I love that album. That's a great one. That's a fantastic one, The Dead Pill. Let loose an army of praying mantis, and they'll feast on all of the bugs. You know, you can buy mantid eggs. I saw them for sale, at least online, at like a Home Depot or something like that. Some people do. You could just unleash a horde of mantids in your backyard. It's illegal as far as I know. You make a water spout with your mouth and spray it right at them, I'm pretty sure. You just go glug, glug, glug. Just spit. Apple cider vinegar all over the place. Pour some into a shallow bowl, place it next to the sink or wherever the fly is. So what, do they just go into the thing and then they... And what, do they get stuck? Does it make them drunk? And then they can't fly away. And they're like, oh, this kitchen's great. I love you, buddy. Yeah, you may be a fruit fly like me, but I love you, man. This stuff's great. Tastes like apples. Oh, how dry I am. Nobody sings that anymore. Nobody sings that. The cartoons told me that was like mandatory. Does it make them drunk? And then they can't fly away? And they're like, oh, this kitchen's great. I love you, buddy. Yeah, you may be a fruit fly like me, but I love you, man. This stuff's great. Tastes like apples. Oh, how dry I am. Nobody sings that anymore. Nobody sings that. That was a fantastic rewind. Thank you so much, Floyd Favino. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's where mine are coming from, too. Out of the dadgum sink. Where are they at in the sink? There's water going down the drain all the time. What do they do? Just like, well, they're turning the faucet up. Hold! And just like hang on to the side of the pipe. So what do they do? What are they doing down there? They got like little condos or something? Yeah, no pink elephant showed up. Say there, cartoons lied to us in a lot of ways. And I, for one, plan to sue. The artistry of missing the paper airplane while vacant was kind of. You know what? I didn't even realize that the paper airplane was there. I'm a method actor. Pour a little bleach. I tried that too. I tried a little bleach. I've tried like just the regular, like cleaning vinegar stuff. And they don't seem to mind that very much. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go out and find me a shallow dish, not a hot dish, but a shallow dish. And I'm gonna see if I can attract me some fruit flies. I thought about grabbing one of those too, them Zevo things. They have one of those at the police station.
Tater tot hot dish.
There it is. Use a pipe cleaner brush and just in and out. And use bleach and rinse. Well, I'll give that a try too, St. Aaron. What, like a toilet brush you talking about? Because it can't be one of them pipe cleaners like that you make crafts out of. That's too flimsy. That wouldn't do anything. Has anyone had a Panzerotti? No, I'm not really into exotic cars. It's got to be 518. But it sounds cool though. Yeah, I'd like to get me one of them Zevo things too. It's got a nice, lovely blue light that I find really attractive. I may float toward it if I'm not careful, and then get stuck on the little paper in the back. And I'll be like, "Help! Help! I'm stuck in my Zevo. Somebody save me from this Zevo."
Sock hop.
Yeah. Don't scare me like that, Stephen Colbert. My Panzerotti does 185. It's the daggers. Yes. Oh, man.
Tater tot hot dish.
Whoa, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good?
Wow.
Give me the Scotty518 just cheered 100 bits. Panzerotti are a traditional Italian street food that originated in Puglia and are similar to small calzones. The savory turnovers are made from leftover bread dough and fried in peanut or seed oil. The classic filling is mozzarella, tomatoes, and oregano, but there are many variations.
Oh my goodness, gotta be 518. That sounds delightful. Absolutely delightful.
Tiny corns.
What's going on, Pimpernel? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Smooches for you. Welcome in. We're just discussing ways to get rid of fruit flies. It does sound
We did
good.
it.
Man, I want one of those. Especially coming from a professional. We did do it, Arbor Boy, 100%. Got it done. Welcome back home, just another blowhard. What's heavier, a gallon of tiny corns or a gallon of regular corns? Well, a gallon of tiny corns. The corns are tinier, so they fill up more of the space. So I would say the tiny corns are probably heavier. Because you got regular corns, you put a bunch of corn in a bucket, there's going to be a lot of space in between them. But tiny corns, I think fill up the space. That'd be my guess. I don't know. I would love to find that out. If I could find some sort scientist to let me do that. Did you do the Daddy Socks? Oh my goodness gracious! No, it was too late. 1 pound of feathers is heavier than a pound of gold. Really? Whoops, wrong button. Oh, that's right, because everything's backwards in Australia. That's right. So yeah, a pound of feathers is heavier than a pound of gold over there. I remember now. I forgot you was in Australia. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Toilets spin the other way and stuff like that. Summer is winter. Cats and dogs live together. Oh, nothing to do with Australia? Oh. Oh, is it that way here too? Wow. I need to renew my subscription to the science journals.
Rise to the top, oh yeah.
I think that's my problem. I'm out of the loop.
The cream.
Give me the police.
Rise to the top. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, this tire was flat when I found it. Yeah, I didn't do that. It came that way, right out of the box. Macho Man should still be here. I sure wish he was.
Oh yeah.
Should have took Hogan. Should have been. Should have been. The world would be a much better place. What is a flat tire in French? Oh, I believe it is called Le Flat Tire. La lou 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 lili. Le Flat Tire. My Lalilulu has a le flat tire. My Dragonfly has a flat tire. Gold is measured with troy pound, which is 12 ounces. Feathers is 6. Oh my goodness gracious! You was being truthful. I thought you was doing the old pound of lead, pound of feathers gag on me. But yeah, you talk about gold. Wow. They do a whole different
Just
deal.
another blowhard just cheered
Wow.
15 bits. My hovercraft is full of eels.
I will not buy this record. It is scratched. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. My hovercraft is full of eels. Now that would be a pretty good tombstone. My hovercraft is full of eels. All right, let's play a round or two of ducks before we get out of here. I just realized the time. Time fruit flies when you're having fun. Which Troy, though? Oh, Helena Troy? Oh, with the Troy pound. Oh, I don't know about that. That's above my pay grade.
The lolly lule low. Lolly lule low. Metal Gear.
All right, let's see. Let's load it up here. Duck race. 95.7 hours of duck race together, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that great? 95.7 hours. It feels like not a minute over 92 hours, if you ask me. All right, wait, hold on. We gotta get it there. All right, there it is. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pot. It is almost the average temperature of the human body, from what I hear. I wouldn't know. I stay a cool 72 degrees all the time. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck hat. And then the name of a hat. If you would like your duck to wear a hat. You could also do exclamation point duck name. And change your duck's name. You can change it to Scooby-Doo if you want to. Whatever you like. Case cool 72.9 FM. That's right. With your drive time commute. Love it. some of my seltzer. Duck hat, the mustache, that's a good choice. That is a great choice. Is your name still weird? I don't know. Let's see. We got doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. No, it looks like it's Socks. Socks Life Coach. That's you, right? There's Skater Muffin. There's old Blowhard. Dookie Butt Sock. Good to see you, Dookie Butt Sock. The Dead Pit is in. There's Bunghole. It's a star-studded event. Star-studded event. Daddy Blue Jeans, don't get that started again. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to join. Q-U-A-C-K. Whack. And then I'm also going to do the best duck hat, which is, of course, the Sock Cop duck hat. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Sometimes it goes cattywampus. Cannot with this foot. Wait, what voice? What happened? There's Go Duck Yourself modeling the fancy sock cop look. As you can see, we have a vintage mustache. Fantastic sunglasses. And a gorgeous hat. Yeah, and I'm sparkly. Because I just took a bath. The rest of you guys is dirty ducks. Oh, never. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, I see what you're saying. Exclamation point. You got to put a name of the duck hat after the duck hat. Idanka. Propeller is a pretty good one. T-Rex, I like that one a lot. Any one of those is good. Either. Oh, you got to do. Let me see. It's Sock Cop to get mine. Or you could just do police if you just want the hat. Well, you know, try to be squeaky clean. There you go. Nailed it. This voice, you can't. Wait, what are you talking about, Oribo Bar? What happened? I don't know what's going on. What? I don't know what happened. Now this is going to be interesting when we hit start. Pimpernel is firmly lodged into the bank. So it looks like they're going to be bebopping around. Oh man, Commodore Friday. Save some for the rest of us, buddy. All right, here we go. We're going to start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, go! Pimpernel, what's going to happen? Oh, just floating right through the bank. Look at that. Wow! Wow! Rocketed. You called it, Daddy Blue Jeans. And look at that. Pimpernel out to a commanding lead very early on. But here comes Water Chicken. Trying to make up for lost time. There's Go Duck Yourself. Oh, look at that. Pimpernel got turned around. That's a shame. Now, this bridge has been especially dangerous lately. That was incredible. I thought it was impossible. There's Duck. Blowhard, watch out. This is a very dangerous area. There's Socks Life Coach. Watch out, slow motion. Watch out, me. Oh, my goodness. Radar Fly, you just saved my life. And Karen Susie pushed Radar Fly out of the way. All right, I think we're safe. think we're safe. Skate-a-muffin out in front. Oh, but got turned around and Go Duck Yourself taking advantage of the bad bounce. Look at that. Here comes Go Duck Yourself coming around the final turn. Oh, but take it a minute. Wait, somebody stuck? There's Pee Pee Poo Poo. Oh, there's Uh-oh. Bunghole. Watch out, Bunghole. And it's Skate-a-Muffin is the winner. Way to go, Skate-a-Muffin. Congratulations. Indanka in second, Pepperknuckle in third. We got the Blowhard, Kevin Susie, Sox Life Coach, Daddy Blue Jeans. Oh, Daddy Blue Jeans. Oh, my goodness gracious. Go Duck Yourself, Sock Cop. So it's got to be 518. That's Radar Fly, Dookie Butt Sock, Slow Motion in lucky number 13th. Alberto Del Rio in 14th. The Dead Duck in 15th place. Daddy Blue Jeans, you got me with that one. Here comes Ducky the Duck. Whack. Here come old Water Chicken. Whack. K-Sock Cool, 72.9 FM. Here comes Pee Pee Poo Poo. It looks like Pee Pee Poo Poo may be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed award. Because our old pal Bunghole seems to be stuck under a log. Oolong Crossing is on. You nominate her for a raid? Dig it. Love Oolong Crossing. Godzildo, thank you so much, my friend, for the raid. Hot diggity dog. Smooches for you. Godzildo, how was your stream, my friend? What was you playing? Was you playing one of them pew-pews? The Call It duties? I don't know if, I don't even know if that's PG. Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure. We got Bunghole stuck under a log. What's going on? What's going on, my friend? May Bunghole... What was that? May Bunghole rest in peace. You playing one of these shoot 'em games? Oh, that's cool. I hope you won. Hope you was all like rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and then parachuting and to go, and you was like snipe, 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 snipe. But on a serious note, Bunghole. I gotta tell you, that is a you're right, Commodore Friday. That is not a place that you want to find your bunghole. Don't want your bunghole ending up under that log. Between a log and a hard place. Sad state of affairs. Congratulations to Skate-a-Muffin and Pee Pee Poo Poo for winning the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed award. Way to go! Whoops, wrong button. Way to go! You know, I bet if we sat here for 3 or 4 hours, bunghole may work its way free. The hat may have been Bunghole's undoing. Traditionally, there's not a hat on Bunghole. I thought that was an interesting choice. Well, I guess we'll never know. One more race, and then I got a skedaddle. How does a mathematician get rid of constipation? They work it out with a pencil. Oh my goodness gracious! Remind me never to go to a mathematician proctologist. Exclamation point quack. Oh, Shandy was trying. Oh, you tried to get it started when it wasn't, but just you and one other one. Really good shot. All right, just to the blowhard. I appreciate that. You look absolutely dreadful. I thought about telling you to go ahead and change your clothes, but I didn't want to point you out in front of the class, you know what I mean? But yeah, that outfit just ain't doing it. This will be the last race, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize what time it was. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Faster and faster. Hajarks, good to see you. So it's got to be 518. Oh yeah, that's one of the over the garden wall hats. There's that one, and then there's one with like a tea kettle on its head. It's this cartoon. They got put in for the Halloween update, I believe. It just never got taken out. It is a cool hat, though. Settle your tea kettle. That's pretty good. I like that. Settle your tea kettle. Because the tea kettle, when it starts whistling and stuff like that, it really demands the attention. So it's like, well, settle that tea kettle. Natalia Rudy. Oh, my goodness gracious, that's a Natalia joint? That's fantastic. Settle your tea kettle. That sounds like something she would say. Probably to her cats. Her and them cats. Oof. Strange. But I love old Natty, though. She's great. All right, here we go. Last chance. Gonna start the race. Oh, there's Karen Susie. Karen Susie was away washing the dishes. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lulu. And off they go. So it's got to be 518. Takes an early lead, but here comes PP Poo Poo, the winner of the Sock Cup, going into reasonable speed aboard the last race, gunning for the double crown. That's where you get last and then you get first. I just made that up. PP Poo Poo out in front, but it's still very early in the race. Oh, but there's Blowhard taking the inside lane. Karen Susie, slow motion. Took an unfortunate bounce, and so did Sir Scotty B 518. He was off to such a promising start. But it seems like he may have decided that he would rather win the going at a reasonable speed award. And look at that, PP Poo Poo was on a mission. Maybe PP Poo Poo is trying to avenge Bunghole. I know that they're good friends. There's slow motion. Just oh, you're in your jammies. They got the little feeties in that. Yeah, the bifecta, Mrs. Tankus. There's slow motion. Going in slow motion. And then there's PP Poo Poo. Uh-oh, PP Poo Poo taking the leisurely route, and Radar Duck taking advantage. Skater Muffin with a very fantastic bucket. Zooming by. Here comes Dookie Butt Sock. There's Mommy with a brassiere on her head. There's Sock's life coach with a cool Valkyrie hat thing, whatever that's called. Pimpernukle coming around. So it's got to be 518 flirting with the ski over there. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just another blowhard. Go to a GameStop and get MLB The Show like 19 for $3. It ain't like baseball's changed that much. There's Radar Duck out in front. There's PP Poo Poo. Radar Duck and PP Poo Poo battling it out. But then look at that. Go duck yourself. Taking the inside lane. Is GameStop still? They're still around. They actually closed the one by me recently. But there's still a few. They are slowly going the way of the dodo, unfortunately. But so go to it now. And look at that. Bunghole arises. Redemption. A redemption story. Blowhard in second. Their Sox life coach in third. Radar Duck in fourth place. Oh, man, I love a good redemption story. Way to go. Bunghole. Duck Does Dallas rounding out the top 5. We got Go Duck Yourself, Karen Susie, Dookie Butt Sock in 8th place. Pee Pee Poo Poo, who had a very promising start. Doing a little lollygag there at the end. Sir Scotty B518 in 9th place. Slow Motion all the way in 10th. Moved all the way up to 10th. There's Pee Pee Poo Poo. Finally made it in 11th. There's Mommy in 12th place. Ducky the Duck in lucky number 13th. Skater Muffin right behind. And Pimpernukle is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go. That was a very exciting race. You guys did a great job. You've been practicing? Looks like you've been practicing. Red Duck Redemption. Oh, that's a good game too. Sharks. Love that one. Classic. Classic game. All right, let me go to Twitch. If Oolong Crossing is on and not about to end. Let's see. Scooby-doo-doo-dibby-dibby-doo. Scooby-doo-babbity-bibbity-boo. Rigga-ba-bibbity-bibbity-boo. Babbity-bobby-boboo. Good Lord. I follow a lot of people. Try to find Oolong Crossing. There we go. Bye! Hey-oh! Ah! Scooby-doo-babbity-bibbity-boo. Rigga-ba-bibbity-bibbity-boo. Babbity-bobby-boboo. Lord. I follow a lot of people. Try to find Oolong Crossing. There we go. Ah! Yep, that one got me. Hey-oh! That one got me. The videotape evidence doesn't lie. All right, we're gonna go hang out with Oolong Crossing. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. But if you are going to bed, thank you, Jones Spoon. Allow me to tuck you in.
Save my walrus!
Don't forget to save your walrus, everybody. Mwah! Smooches for yous. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. And we'll see you here soon in the kingdom of the internet. But for now, tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night. Toodles.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight.
You give me the biscuit.
We sincerely appreciate your patronage
Boy,
and hope
don't
we've
that look
succeeded
good.
in bringing you an enjoyable
I can't
evening
say
of
the day,
entertainment.
no, my brother.
Please drive home carefully
What a time.
and come back again soon. Good night.
A gallon of tiny corns.